Hey, you guys. This is Teresa coming to you live. I'm going to do a dessert tonight, low carb Keto Blondies. And it looks really, really gooey and scrumptious. One of the keys to this is you cannot mix it too much and you cannot get it too done or to be too dry. So we're going to try our hand at Keto Blondies tonight. If you know anybody that's low carbon or ketoing, tag them, share the video, and just let them know, tag their name in here. Let them know that getting ready to do a really good low carb dessert, okay? Keto Blondies. Okay, we're going to start with our dry ingredients. We're going to mix our dry ingredients, and then we're going to mix our wet ingredients. So we're starting out, we're going to use almond flour, and this is the almond flour I do. It's super fine blanched, and the blanched will make this a smoother mixed texture. So we're going to put 2 cups of almond flour in this. I'm going to cut one. And these are going to net about 3 carbs per serving, so not too bad. You don't want to eat the whole pan, but definitely a good dessert. You could go back for seconds and not feel too bad about it. Okay, we got 2 cups of almond flour. The other thing we're gonna put in here is baking powder. I gotta get my baking powder. Thought I had everything out, but I always leave something out. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And baking powder is 0 carbs. And my flour has 1 carb per serving. So we're still low. We're really going to be really low carb. End up about 3 carbs per net. We're going to mix this together, my baking powder with my flour. I hope you guys are doing okay tonight. I'm sorry I'm so late. I have church on Thursday night, so by the time I get home and get everything together, it makes it a little bit late. So I've got that mixed up. So now we're going to mix our wet ingredients, and we need a 1/2 cup of softened butter, and I've done melted my butter. I got some softened butter here. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Mom. Hey, Joanne. Good to have you all on here tonight. Okay, 1/2 cup of softened butter, and we're going to add 2 eggs to that. And if y'all came on here late, we are doing Keto Blondies. So I'm going to get me a whisk here. Mix this up a little bit. All right, now we are going to put 1 cup of sweetener in here. And you can use monk sweetener, you can use stevia. I have stevia, I have some Swerve. I'm using Splenda. I tend to like how Splenda tastes more like real sugar to me as far as the sweetness. Sometimes I feel like the stevia is not sweet enough. I'm going to put 1 cup of sweetener. It says to add it to this, so. Okay, now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And I actually found the pure at the Amish the other day, and it's really strong. I really like it. Also, it's clear if you're making a white cake. It wouldn't color your cake. 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. In there with that. It's got a very good texture to it. Okay. Now we're going to mix these together. So I'm going to Pour my wet ingredients into my dry here and mix that up. I've got my oven setting on 350, and we're going to be putting this in an 8x8 pan, and I've lined my pan with parchment paper already just to make it easier when I go to remove it. So we're going to mix this up. Hope you guys are loving the low carb recipes. Now, like I said, if you know anybody on a low carb diet, tag them in my video, share my video. These are kind of thick, so probably I should have used a liquid sweetener so it wouldn't have been so thick. Okay, and now you can add chocolate chips if you want, pecans. I'm going to add a little bit of both. I'm going to add about a half a cup of chocolate chips. And these are low-carb chocolate chips that I get at Walmart. And I'm going to add about a half a cup of chopped pecans. These came already chopped. I do have a chopper that I chop them with. About a half a cup of that. You can save you a few either whole pecans or a few chocolate chips to put on top of it when it gets done to make it look really good. So, just mix all that in good so we have the chocolate chips all throughout. And I'm going to spray my parchment paper just a little bit. I guess it's just a habit that I've got of using spray. Keeps stuff from sticking. Spray a little bit on. And I'm just going to dump this dough on here and spread it out evenly in here. My 8x8 pan. All right. Smells good. I think it's going to be good. We ain't even got it cooking yet. So like I said, we got the oven set on 350. And you want to cook this, you want it to get barely done. Because the key is if you cook it too long, it's going to get really dry. So you don't want it to get too done. I'd rather mine be a little on the gooey side and not as done, and then to get too dry. I'm like that with my brownies too, so. All right. So here we go. And I don't know exactly how long it'll take, so there's what it looks like before. And I will definitely put a picture of this on here when it gets done, and I will put the directions as well as the ingredients down below. And how are you guys doing? Hey Kelly, Joanne, Leslie, thanks for joining me tonight. Y'all share my video. Let people know about it if they're low carb dieting. I will be putting more low carb recipes on from time to time. Been walking. I know you guys have probably heard me already say, but I've started doing a Couch to 5K app. We didn't do it yesterday because of the rain, and I didn't do it today, which you're supposed to have rest days. But I have done it 2 days already, and it's really neat. You start out doing a little burst of running. And you put in all your information, and it kind of puts you where you need to be. It started me on week 2, day 1. I guess it depends on your weight and your height and your age and all that kind of stuff. But we're really liking that app. I feel I'm not to 5K run yet, but I've ran a pretty good bit of the time. You do it in bursts. You like maybe you run a little bit, walk a little bit, run in the app. You just let the app, you just say go, and it tells you when to start running and when to stop, and when to start running, when to stop. And when you get done, you like really feel accomplished because you got some running in. And I ran 2 days in a row with it. The third day when I got up, my calves and the top of my legs were really sore. So I really feel like it done me some good. So I'm really excited to get to use this app again. Hopefully it won't rain tomorrow, and after work I'll get to go use it tomorrow. So I'm really excited because the girl that introduced me to it, she can actually run 8 miles now. So, and she started on day 1 of week 1. So she has come a long way. She's doing really good. I'm proud of her. But I thank you, Susan, for introducing me to that. But I'm loving it. I'm excited about progressing in it and helping me lose weight to give me something to kickstart me. But anyway, I'm going to let these cook. I will put the recipe down below and the ingredients. And I will put a picture when I get it done. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful night, and a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm off this weekend, so I plan on enjoying it. I hope it's sunny. I hope it's not a rainy weekend. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.